5 things that you must do when you are ready to start pursuing your dream goals. Don't give. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the 5 things that you must do if you are ready to begin achieving your dream goals starting today. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing, one of the most important things that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goals is number one, is to give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to start achieving your dream goals and validate your dream goal. Why is this important? Is because without doing this, I would have never achieved any of my dream goals if I was focused more on external validation and if I did not give myself permission to dream, permission to pursue, permission to achieve. So, just to give you a quick story so you can understand a little bit of what I'm talking about. So, my first dream goal that I've ever achieved was me becoming a full time reseller so that I can stay at home with my daughter when she started kindergarten. My dream goal wasn't necessarily reselling, but I always wanted to give my daughter something different than what I experienced growing up. And one of that was I wanted to be home. I wanted to be present, especially when she started school. So before she started school, I made a decision. I'm going to be a full-time entrepreneur, and I started looking and I came across reselling. And so I gave myself permission to say that it is okay to want to be at home with my daughter. It is safe to be home. It is okay to pursue entrepreneurship. I've validated, like, this is what I want. Why is this important? Is because I knew that if I told someone, they would say, no, you're crazy. No, that's not what you should do. No, this, no, that. No, I had to decide on myself that I deserve it and that I want it. So when you give yourself permission to achieve your dream goal, the goal that you have a desire in so much right now, you are empowering yourself. You are letting yourself know that you are deserving to achieve your goal. You are letting yourself know that you are safe to achieve your dream goal, that you're worthy, that you are good enough. When you give yourself permission, it is a inside job that you don't even have to ask anybody. Do you think I should do this? Should I do this? Do you think this will be okay? No. If you want to achieve your dream goal, you must give yourself permission. And then validating that your dream goal is good enough. That goes right alongside giving yourself permission. And the reason why is because validating your dream goal is good enough is because your dream goal is different from someone else's dream goal, is different from someone else's dream goal, and that dream goal was placed in your heart. So what if your dream goal is huge? What if it's something that you've never experienced before? What if it's something that nobody in your community experienced before? I never experienced a woman who stayed home in my family, in my community. I've never experienced that. I always experienced women having to go to work all the time and their kid going to school and then going home by themselves. That was my experience. So I've never seen that before. So I had to validate that was good enough. You may have a dream goal that is completely different from what you've ever experienced, completely different from what someone else may think is okay. But if you validated that this is good enough, that it is actually a great dream goal, even if it seems stupid, even if it seems weird. No, you validated. That is all you need. You get to decide that. So without doing that, I believe that it is very impossible to achieve it, because you can't really achieve something that you don't feel is validated, that you don't approve of. So 3 important things that I recommend doing when you are in the stage of giving giving yourself permission and validating your dream goals. Here's what I recommend. Number one is keep it to yourself. Keep your vision and keep your vision of your dream goal to yourself. Why is this important in this stage? Is because, again, you do not need external validation. You giving yourself permission, you validating yourself, is you courageously seeking your own permission, and you are giving yourself courage to go. You do not need any external disapproval at this stage whatsoever. I did that when I decided to be a full-time entrepreneur doing reselling. I let people figure it out after they saw that I was making money from it. That was my goal. I was completely silent, because when you give people the opportunity to insert thoughts in your mind, insert doubt, insert their own beliefs about what they think you should be doing, sometimes you're going to go back and forth. You need a clear mind when you're giving yourself permission. The second thing that is very important when you are in the stage of giving yourself permission and validating your dream goal is to make a list of why you deserve this dream goal. So why is this important? It's because you want to remind yourself of why you deserve it, why you are worthy of it. When you can get behind that why, then you can continue to back up your permission of yourself. You can continue to validate this goal that you have. So why do you deserve this dream goal? The third thing that is important in this stage of giving yourself permission and validating your dream goal is to make a list of why you can do this. This is going to be a crucial step in you pursuing any of your dream goals, in you achieving any of your dream goals. You are going to want to start giving yourself living proof. This happens when you start pursuing. This happens once you start achieving dream goals. You will start giving yourself living proof. But if you don't have that yet, it's never too late, right? You are starting right now to give yourself living proof of what you're capable of. However, I want you to think back to things that you've done, things that you've accomplished, where you set out to achieve a goal and you achieved it. Maybe it wasn't a big goal, maybe it wasn't a goal that really pushed you out of your comfort zone. However, you put your mind to something and you achieved it. So again, for example, let me give you an example from that experience. When I decided to give myself permission to achieve the dream goal of being a full-time entrepreneur, to stay home with my daughter, I looked back of what I achieved. So I looked back to me getting into network marketing and me learning how to work off 100% commission and learning how to sell and learning how to be uncomfortable and push myself out of my comfort zone and learning how to become a top seller pretty quickly. I gave myself proof that I can do anything I put my mind to. I can do hard things. I can live off 100% commission. I don't need the safety of this paycheck. Right at that time, that's what I was thinking. I did this, so I know I can do this. And going back to school, finishing college, there's so many things that you've accomplished that maybe you're just not aware of right now because you've not saying, time has passed and you haven't thought of it as this huge accomplishment, but sit and think about all of the things that you've accomplished and just make a list, because this is giving you living proof of the times you were confident, of the times where you committed to something, where you were focused, and it's showing you that you can do it again. Giving yourself living proof is so, so important. It helped me rebuild my confidence in myself. It helped me build my confidence in what I can do. It helped me crush limiting beliefs over and over and over again. It reminded me of my strengths, of how resilient I am. It improves my self-image. So giving yourself living proof is going to do that. As you keep achieving your dream goal, because you gave yourself living proof and that permission to pursue it, it is going to help you build your confidence. And this is why I created the Goal Achiever, my new coaching program, 3-month program, which is created to help you rebuild your self-confidence and your self image through goal achievement is to help move you from just thinking about your dream goal to actually achieving your dream goal. Because when you become a goal achiever, you rebuild your confidence, you rebuild your self-image, and ultimately that will leave you feeling unstoppable because you gave yourself living proof. But it only starts when you give yourself permission. So if this is something that you want to do, maybe you've lost confidence in yourself because you stopped pursuing your dream goals, or you never get started because you live in self-doubt and limiting beliefs and, external validation and fear of judgment and fear of failure. And oftentimes you wasn't always like that, right? But you lost that over time, and maybe you're at a point in your life where you are ready to rebuild your confidence, rebuild your self-image by getting in the driver's seat of actually pursuing your dream goal, to start becoming a goal achiever. And trust me, when you start becoming a goal achiever, you will begin feeling unstoppable. You no longer see yourself as someone who is not achieving nothing, or someone who is, not committed, someone who can't focus. No, you rebrand and reinvent that self-image of yourself when you become a goal achiever. So if you feel like this is something that you would love to be a part of, then just head to the link in the description box where you can get more information. Alrighty guys, so let's go to the next thing that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goal. So the second thing that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goal is to start seeing yourself there. Whatever you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. Whatever you see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. So see it in your mind, see yourself there, see yourself achieving this dream goal. Why is this important? Because you seeing yourself there is going to give you the energy to go. It is going to give you the excitement to take action. That is what using your imagination is all about. It is seeing yourself there and getting yourself excited, getting yourself in the feelings of being there. Every dream goal that I've ever achieved, I always saw myself achieving it. I always saw myself having it. For example, when I first started podcasting, I knew I wanted 10K downloads, and I wanted to achieve that quickly within a year of me posting episodes. And I did it. And it's because I saw myself there. I saw the 10K there. I saw the feeling. I experienced the feeling in my mind of me having that goal. It gave me the excitement. That excitement propelled me. That excitement is what made me want to get on camera or get on my microphone and start recording every single week or every other week. Another thing that I saw in my mind before it even happened was me becoming a paid speaker. I saw it in my mind. I saw myself on stage. I saw myself, hosting webinars. I saw myself being a virtual speaker for someone else's event. I saw myself there. I saw myself speaking to people. And because I saw myself there, I held it in my mind. I was able to achieve it and experience it. Before you start, if you want to achieve this goal, hold it in your mind, hold it in your imagination. This is a very crucial step if you want to start achieving your dream goal, because it's going to keep you excited, it's going to keep you wanting it, it's going to keep you desiring it. So again, like I said in the beginning, whatever you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. And that is something that I learned from a mentor. Whatever you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. And ever since I heard that, everything that I want to experience, I imagine it in my mind. I feel it. I know it's going to happen. It doesn't matter if it's going to take 3 months or if it's going to take a year or 2 years. I know that I'm going to achieve it because I can see it. I can see myself there. And if you can see yourself there, you can achieve it. You cannot achieve nothing where you can't see yourself. If you don't see yourself achieving your dream goal, then you won't achieve it, because your actions is really going to be based off what you are thinking about. If you can't see yourself there, you probably won't take action towards it like you want to. You won't take action towards it like you really want it, right? There won't be no like power behind that action. It might be subtle action or scared action. Action is still action. However, the intensity of the action is very important. The intensity of action can sometimes decide or define when you receive what you want to receive and achieve that goal. So, see it in your mind. That is one of the most important things that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goal. The third thing that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goal, I promise this is so important, because I know from the bottom of my heart I would have never achieved any of my dream goals. And when I say dream goals, I mean goals that lights you up, goals that you can't stop thinking about, a goal that is going to make you uncomfortable, a goal that is going to push you into a new identity. This is what I mean with a dream goal. It stretches you. You have to reinvent yourself. You have to rebrand yourself. You have to get uncomfortable. This is what happens when you are achieving a dream goal, but you're still so excited about it. So, this thing that you must do is take on the identity of a risk taker, or just get a healthy relationship with taking risks. This is going to be so important, because without taking risks, without identifying as a risk taker, without getting comfortable with being a risk taker, I would have never achieved any of my goal, any of my dream goals. And part of that is learning to move out of my mind into my body, to do less thinking, more action. The less you think, the more you act, the better. When you think less and act more, you are actually connecting with the inner child version of you. I've talked about this multiple times before. As a child, we had innate confidence, right? We just did. We acted as we were supposed to act. We were developing. We crawled when we decided we wanted to crawl. We walked when we wanted to walk. We didn't think. We fell, we got back up. We fell, we got back up. We didn't think, we just did. That is how we naturally supposed to be. Yes, as you achieve goals, you're going to have some strategy behind it. That is important. However, when you are ready to start achieving your goal, this is so important that you don't want to spend your time thinking. You do not want to spend most of your time thinking in the beginning. Get the information that you need to get and start to act immediately. Act as soon as possible before self-doubt creeps in. Once you make a decision that you want this, once you give yourself permission that you want this, it is time to act. Don't think about it too much. Move with your body, take action, and less thinking. You will figure things out along the way. It is always going to happen that way. Anything you want to achieve, figure it out along the way. So, identifying as a risk taker, this is going to make you loosen up as a perfectionist. You don't have to be perfect to get started. You don't have to know everything to get started. When I first started reselling, when I first decided that I wanted to be a full entrepreneur, to stay at home with my daughter and pursue reselling, I'm no longer doing that business. However, when I decided, this is how it went. I researched how to become an entrepreneur. I saw this. I thought it looked really cool. I said, okay, let me start selling some things out my closet. Okay, made a little money. Oh, cool. Let me see how people are making this their full-time job. I saw how people were doing it. Okay, so now let me go start buying some clothes. I did that, made a little bit of money. I said, okay, I'm going to go full time. I was not even making that much. I was probably making like $50 a week. And I said, okay, I'm going to go full time. So I went and wholesale. I looked at this wholesale website and I spent $300 on wholesale items because I saw other people doing it. And I was like, okay, well, let me just do this. Let me just try it. Nothing sold. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was me taking a risk. Nothing sold. And I was like, okay, well, what's next? Let me see what I should do. So I did more research and then I figured out, oh, people want this. I can't really sell a wholesale because I really don't have a personal brand. So let me actually sell what sells. And so I acted fast on that and did it because I didn't allow myself to sit and think too much and ruminate about the mistake that I made and ruminate of like, oh my gosh, I just spent this money. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Listen, when you are all in, when you are ready to achieve your dream goal, yes, there's a time for thinking, but action. And once I took action on that, once I switched it and I just put the wholesale clothes to the side, they'll sell eventually, put it to the side, and I went to get the things that people actually wanted, name brand stuff. Guess what happened? I started bringing in income, way more income. And then within the 3 months, I was making more than I was making at my retail job at the time. And I was like, huh? I figured it out. You figure it out along the way. You fail, you make mistakes, you figure it out. Less thinking, more acting. If you want to achieve your dream goal, less thinking, more action, and get excited about being a risk taker. I love being a risk taker. It's such a beautiful thing. It's not talking about being irresponsible, but just betting on yourself and knowing that you have an opportunity to create something, you have an opportunity to achieve something. Why not bet on yourself and give yourself the chance to have better, to do better, to be better? Give yourself the chance, become that risk taker, identify with it, less thinking, more action. This is a thing that you must do when you are ready to achieve your goal. Just embrace it. I'm going to be a risk taker. I'm a risk taker. I'm a risk taker. I'm a risk taker. It is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So, the fourth thing that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goal, and actually this was not something that I put in my notes, so it's going to be 6 things that you must do, but this is important, just came to me. It is to learn to think more highly of yourself. This is very, very, very important. So, what I mean by this is, yes, I talked about giving yourself permission and, empowering yourself in a sense of you are worthy of this or you deserve this, but think more highly of yourself of that you can do so many things, that you are smart, that you are intelligent, that you are someone who can figure things out. And the reason why I think this just popped into my mind is because I was speaking with someone the other day and I was saying, you can do this. You're so smart. Like, you have so much experience about what you can do. And oftentimes, she didn't say this, but she said this before. Oftentimes, they think because they don't have a high school diploma or a college degree that, something is that they can't learn as much or learn as fast as people, or that they're not intelligent, that, they can't think more highly or learn something that seems so big, seems so for other people, that that's not for them. No, I want you to take that out of your mind right now. If you are thinking that you can't achieve something because maybe you're not as smart as other people, I want you to start thinking more highly of yourself. In order to achieve your dream goal, it's not just about thinking that you are worthy to achieve, your dream goal and have it. It's about putting into your mind a new identity. I am smart. I am intelligent. I can do this. I can figure things out. right, is identifying with a higher level of yourself, creating a new self concept of yourself. This is so important, because if I decided that, oh, because I didn't have a lot of money, I didn't come from a family who had a lot of money, and if I decided to let that hold me back from things that I wanted to achieve, like becoming a paid speaker, becoming a full-time entrepreneur, becoming a YouTuber, having a podcast, if I would have thought that my voice didn't matter, I would have never became a speaker. I would have never been on this platform. I would have never became a coach if I started to think that I wasn't good enough to be a speaker. If my voice didn't matter, that I didn't know enough, that I wasn't enough to, to help someone else. So I want you to start thinking more highly of yourself, because if you have a dream goal that you really, really want to achieve, it is going to require you to think more highly of yourself. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, think more highly of yourself. You are smart, you are valuable, and you give great value. If you want to use your voice, whatever it is that you want to do, you are creative. Think more highly of yourself, because that is so important. It is a thing that you must do and continue to do it. Empower yourself consistently. So now let me get to the fifth way, the actual one that was supposed to be number 4. The fifth thing that you must do when you're ready to start achieving your dream goal, and that is to become a student. Become a student of yourself, but most of all, become a student of whatever it is that you want to achieve. This is important. Always be a student. An old mentor of mine used to drill into me, always be a student, because when you stop learning, you stop growing. In order to achieve some of the dream goals that I've achieved, like becoming a coach, becoming a podcast host, becoming a paid speaker, I had to invest in myself. I had to become a student. I had to invest in courses. I had to invest in coaching, thousands upon thousands. I had to invest in books, I had to really, really invest in myself to become a student, to borrow knowledge from other people to help me get from point A to point Z. I needed to know. And so when you are ready to start achieving your goal, you have to become a student. Become a student and know that it is okay to pay for knowledge. We pay for knowledge when we go to college. It is okay to pay for your dream goal. Knowledge that is going to help you achieve your dream goal faster and with more ease. That is what you pay for sometimes, is to get that knowledge from someone else so that you can have an easier time, an easier experience. Not saying that you won't get uncomfortable, not saying you won't be stretched, not saying you won't be challenged, because that is going to happen. However, it is going to give you a more sense of ease, because you're not trying to figure everything out by yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself if you are trying to achieve your dream goal. Again, it can be courses, it can be coaching, or it can be books, or it can simply be watching YouTube videos. Hey, there's YouTube University, right? And that is what that is there for. However, there's so much information, and sometimes all you need is a simple blueprint that is going to take you from point A to point Z, and be able to have someone there to hold you accountable, right? Because you know how sometimes you can start something and not finish it, but you have someone there to hold you accountable and not let you give up on yourself. It is so important to have that in your journey into achieving your dream goal. Never be afraid to invest in clarity. Clarity is what is going to give you confidence. So never be afraid to invest in yourself. Invest in clarity. Give yourself that confidence that you need to achieve your dream goal at a good pace, so you're not taking forever to do it, or you're not sitting in confusion, because where there is confusion, there's no confidence. I was reading something earlier, and it literally said that worry is a result of you just not having all the facts, all the answers. That is what worry, that is where anxiety comes from. When you don't know what's going to happen, or when you don't know how to do something. That's really all it is. So, getting clarity through courses, through coaching, through books is going to be so helpful to you. And so, again, if you are ready to pursue your dream goal, if you're ready to achieve your dream goal, and you want someone to hold you accountable, and you want to stop trying to figure things out by yourself, and you want more ease, and you want a strategy to get you from A to Z and helping you feel more confident in this process, then just head to the link in the description box where you can find more information and sign up for the Goal Achiever. It is a 3-month group coaching program where it is designed to take you from just thinking about that dream goal to actually achieving your dream goal. Maybe you're just stuck at goal setting and you don't actually take the action because you're confused, you don't have clarity, or you just don't know and you're scared. This is what this program is about, right? To become that goal achiever so that you can start rebuilding that confidence and actually become a person who achieves her goal, where you're bold and you're unapologetic in your pursuit to get anything you want, right? You will be feeling unstoppable. So, again, the link is in the description box if you want to have more information or sign up. Now, the sixth thing that you must do when you are ready to start achieving your dream goal is to get clarity about why you want this dream goal. This is important before you even start achieving your dream goal. Why? Is because you want to make sure that is your dream goal. You want to make sure that this is not someone else's dream goal. You want to make sure that this is not just something that you think you can have, but not actually what you want to have. That is something that actually happens. Sometimes we pursue things that we think we want, or that we feel like we can only have because maybe it's a smaller dream goal, or maybe someone told us that this is the dream goal that you should do. However, it's not what you truly desire. You don't want to waste time. We're not about wasting time here. Time is of the essence. So find out why. Why do you want to achieve this dream goal? For me, again, going back to that reselling, becoming a reseller, is because I really wanted to be home with my daughter. I wanted her to see my face every single day, pick her up from school. I didn't like, before she started kindergarten, I did not enjoy being at work and coming home 11 o'clock at night. I did not like that other people was picking her up from like daycare for me. I hated it. I was appreciative. I was grateful that I had people to help me, but I did not like it. I wanted to be home. I wanted her to see my face, pick her up from school. I wanted to be the one doing homework. I wanted to do that. And so that was my why at the time. That was my big why. And so, what is your why? Because it's going to keep you going through the challenges, because you will have challenges. You will experience challenges in your pursuit of achieving your dream goal. If you don't experience challenges whatsoever, then you are not dreaming big enough. Trust me, you are not, because it will stretch you. You will cry sometimes, right? It will stretch you. When you are pursuing your dream goal, you will be stretched. So it is so important to have clarity on the why. Why do you want this? Why? Because why shouldn't you give up on yourself? Who is this for if it's not just about you? You have a dream goal for multiple reasons. And so what is your why? Because your why will keep you going. So figure out your why and make sure that this is not a goal that is someone else's goal for you. What is your dream goal? So why are you achieving this dream goal? All right. So ladies, that is it for today's video. If you like content like this, kindly let me know by giving me a thumbs up and also hitting that subscribe button. This is how I know that you are actually getting help from this, that you actually like this content. Let me know in the comments anything else that you want to learn as well. And if you are ready to start achieving that dream goal, because it is so exciting to achieve your dream goal. You rebuild that confidence, you rebuild that belief in yourself, and you see yourself completely differently. You feel more empowered, you feel more accomplished. It is such a beautiful thing to become a goal achiever. So, ladies, until next time, bye.